Hi YouTube, Radical are back with another unboxing today. Today I have Dragon's Dogma for the Xbox 360. So for those of you who aren't familiar with it, it is developed by Capcom. Um, the main two people kind of collaborating on this one are Hideki Itsuno from Devil May Cry and Hiroyuki Kobayashi. He's collaborated on most of the Resident Evil games, I believe. So quite a bit of game design talent going into this one. Um, but to be honest, I wasn't too incredibly familiar with it until I played the demo. But upon playing that and researching it a little bit more, it really did grow interest. At least with me, I definitely considered picking it up the second after I played the demo. I actually pre-ordered it and paid it off in full, which I really do with games. So, really looking forward to this one. But needless to say, let's get to the unboxing. Here's the front. So some pretty neat looking artwork, some cool title with the font and everything, and the dragon there in the middle. So here's the side and the back. It's got a lot of text, as you can see. It reminds me of the back cover of Two Worlds 2, if you've played that. And this aspect, the social integration part that it's mentioning down here with the pawn system, it's probably the aspect of the game that interests me the most, just as far as like originality goes. Essentially, I don't want to get too in-depth explaining it, but the pawn system looks really great. Essentially, you, I believe as the main character, you have the possibility of getting up to 3 pawns. They're just AI controlled, kind of like I guess you'd call them just squad mates, teammates. They go around and fight with you, essentially. But one of them, one out of the 3, you customize from the ground up. You build them, you essentially make them like your second character, the one you care about the second most behind your main protagonist. And then you have the option of sharing them. So, when you're not playing the game, if you're going to hop off, in half an hour and go to sleep or whatever, you can decide to share him with a friend or share him with, just anyone in the public. And then when you come back to play the game tomorrow or the next day or the next week, you'll get your pawn back, and he'll have completely evolved according to how the other person played with him. So that's the aspect that really interests me, is that you have these AI characters being kind of swapped now between worlds, and they're gaining experience, and they're kind of evolving in other people's games, which I think is really neat. So +1 for Capcom for their creativity with that. So here's the inside. Here's the disc. Pretty simple looking. And the manual. I already did this unboxing once and made the mistake of showing the Resident Evil 6 code on the back. So I will not do that this time. So here are the controls and everything you'd expect in a manual. Thank you, Capcom. It is full color and it is quite lengthy, probably every bit of like 20 pages or so. So a lot of information about the user interface and character customization. So pretty neat. And then just get a chance to cut off the code here. So this is the token for the Resident Evil 6 demo. Let me look at this sticker here. I believe it goes live on July 3rd, from what I can see from that. Who knows if it might get delayed or not, but at any rate, pretty excited for that. So definitely, if you're excited for Resident Evil and you've been looking forward to this game somewhat, I mean, that's another buying incentive to go pick it up. So yeah, I mean, that's everything for Dragon's Dogma. Definitely looks like a great game with tons of potential. So yeah, if you even remotely like RPGs, like the Elder Scrolls or Demon Souls and Dark Souls, definitely consider at least playing the demo, and then consider picking this one up to support Capcom. So stay tuned to my channel. Here in a couple of minutes, I'll be uploading the Ghost Recon Future Soldier unboxing as well. So yeah, thanks for watching.